You're getting your $1,400 third stimulus check by direct deposit. But what about Direct Express card? It's shortly after about 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on March 17th, 2021. And countless viewers of this channel who use the Direct Express card have yet to receive the direct deposit of the $14 stimulus check. This video goes over that detail and also when you would likely receive it if you use Direct Express card, or you're on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and Railroad benefits, and you have another type of banking institution, you're waiting on the Direct Express or direct deposit to happen. I have all those details as Mornings LA continues with breaking news from Atlanta as well about the mass shooting. This is Mornings LA. And happy St. Patrick's Day. How is everyone? I hope you're good. The toast is toasting, the green beer is pouring. I'm here, you are here. And yes, I am wearing green. You just can't sort of tell. It's a green shirt, very green shirt with white. But the white is dominating the coloring of the videos. So you may think it's only white. I am wearing green. And of course, for you, I have green chapstick on. So I hope you appreciate that as well. Later in this video, I'll be cutting to breaking news just out of the White House, responding to the horrible shooting in Georgia. I have that breaking video. And I also have a live feed coming in from the White House, which is updating you about stimulus. I don't know if they're going live right now. If they don't, I'll have that video in the next recording. But I have the Vice President's statement issued minutes ago about that massive shooting. All right, let's get to the $14 third stimulus check. Direct deposit is one of many ways to get a stimulus check. But the third stimulus check on Direct Express card is a very popular manner of receiving it. At the time of this recording, about 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time, none of the viewers of this channel have yet to report Direct Express card receipt by direct deposit of your $1,400 third stimulus check. This will be a very interactive recording because I'm going to be jumping into the live chat and interacting with you as a viewer and getting your response about the Direct Express card. And then we will also cover people on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and Railroad benefits who are getting the stimulus check by another manner other than the Direct Express card. First, let's go over the Direct Express card. But if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. This is a channel that's keeping you up to date by the minute, by the hour, about everything for the direct deposit of the stimulus check today and tomorrow. And also, if you've not liked the video, please like it. It really helps in the algorithm ranking. Let's get to 5,000 or 6,000 likes on this video. And stay to the end because I have breaking news across the board about stimulus and, of course, the events in Georgia happening minutes ago. The $1,400 third stimulus check was to land in millions and millions of accounts today, and it did, but some have still not received it. And among those who have not received it are users of the Direct Express card. What is the Direct Express card? It's a card used to receive federal benefits. If you're on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, Railroad benefits, veterans, or Social Security or SSA, people get their monthly deposits by direct deposit. Now, let me start with one thing which I need to make very clear to you right away. Are you the person that would be receiving a direct deposit today if you have a Direct Express card? You need to know the answer to this question to know if it's a yes or no. If you are a dependent on someone else's tax return, but you use the Direct Express card, you are not getting the stimulus check directly to you. Why? Because a stimulus check is being sent to the person who you appear as a dependent on. Now, there are some exceptions. There are some exceptions in which it does appear on dependents' cards, but they're very rare. Here's an example. a mom who is 60 years of age. Thank you, Michael, for becoming a super chat, for becoming a Purple Hawk. Let's use Michael's mom, who's Sarah. Sarah's 60 years old. Michael's 40. She's on Social Security, and she receives her Social Security benefits every month on a Direct Express card. But she's a dependent. Sarah's a dependent on her son Michael's tax return. Where will the stimulus check land? 9 out of 10 times, it will land in Michael's account for his mom. Now, here's what you need to know. Is Michael going to get direct deposit, or is Michael going to get paper check? It depends on what Michael has set up. So if you are a dependent on someone else's tax return, you would likely not receive a deposit by Direct Express. If you are not a dependent on someone else's tax return, you would receive it by deposit on Direct Express. But why have some viewers, as of this morning, not seen the deposit on Direct Express card, even when they aren't dependents, are not dependents? Because the day is early. Banks sometimes post deposits throughout the day. It depends on where you live, whether it's East Coast or West Coast, and it takes a full day for deposits to start to appear. They appear in the morning, they appear at noontime, they appear in the afternoon. Some banks show them right after dawn at 12:01 a.m. Some don't even show them to 9 or 10 o'clock. Some show them in the late afternoon. So it's certainly too early in the day to to think that it's not coming today. I'll be with you throughout the day, so don't worry. We'll be updating this subject matter specifically about the Direct Express card throughout the day. Now, I did have a viewer yesterday who said they used Direct Express card and that they showed it pending, presumably for today. That was very interesting because other viewers said they have a Direct Express card and they did not show it pending. Well, here is what you need to know, is that even if it does not show anything for today, doesn't show anything pending for Direct Express card, and doesn't show any information about third stimulus check for today, it may land tomorrow. It is likely that if you do not have a $1,400 third stimulus check in your account for Direct Express card by the end of today, by the very end of today, that it's likely to appear tomorrow. But what if it doesn't appear by tomorrow? Let me go over that in a second, but let me answer some great question. I see a super chat coming across the screen. Rock O River just wrote, those with Direct Express that have also registered with their bank account, check your bank. I oddly got mine. You're right, LLA. Ooh, that's interesting. Let me see if I understand this. Rocco River says, those with Direct Express that also registered with their bank account, check your bank. I oddly got mine. Rocco River, do you mean it showed up in a account different than Direct Express? It appeared in a bank account? That's very interesting. Let me see some of the other comments. Here is Kim. I stayed up until after midnight last night to see if it was posted in my Direct Express card, but nothing yet. I wouldn't lose sleep about this because banks just post things throughout the day. And 9 out of 10 times, banks do not post deposits at 12:01 a.m. They just don't. Even though they are available funds at 12:01, they don't. Thank you, Adam, for the super chat. I got a stimulus check from my adult dependent, says George, and she got one too. What do I do? Oh. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Donate it? Kimmy, I get VA and Social Security SSDI direct deposit Wells Fargo. Hasn't landed yet. Yes, users of that bank have not reported anything appearing, even if they're on SSI and SSDI. Also, Bank America. This has been a little bit of confusion because some viewers, shortly after I think about 4 o'clock on the West Coast a.m. this morning, started DMing me on social media from the East Coast. They were East Coast viewers. And they said Bank America showed direct deposit this morning for SSI, SSDI, Social Security, Railroad Benefits, or Veterans. And yet, the first video I went live with, I said, hey, some viewers have gotten it from Bank America, and others said, not me. So that is good news. It's not bad news. When you hear someone else getting it, it's actually, from your bank, it's actually good news. It may come later the day. Let me see some of your other comments in the question as well. Wow, the comments are zooming. Let's see if I can grab them. So Rocco River updated us. So Rocco River said that he was looking for it to arrive in the Direct Express card, but also is a Wells customer and shows that it appeared in Wells. Now, this is interesting for two reasons. One, it shows that for the first time, a new twist. This is why I love live chats. In 2020, when I did EIDL, the way I learned from EIDL was you, the viewer. You told me things that happened, we figured them out, and together as a family, we figured it out. We're doing that now, today, with direct deposits. It's the same idea, just a different instrument. So just now we learned from a viewer, he or she has direct deposit with Direct Express card, but also has direct deposit with a major bank, and that's Wells. And that viewer said, I was looking for the stimulus check to come into the Direct Express card, but I didn't think to look to Wells. And it was not on the Direct Express card today, which is Tuesday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. But suddenly I went to look at Wells, Rocco River says, and there it is. This is huge. So if this is your situation, consider looking at the bank account you may have as well. The second thing that's really big about this is that the bank that Rocco River cites, that Rocco River found the deposit today, is actually a bank that other viewers have dropped in the comments saying, I haven't seen it yet. So that's also great news. We're starting to see a lot of people with Bank America say, got it, and also say, haven't gotten it. And now this bank, Wells, got it, and also not got it. It shows it's taking a little bit of time. Have some patience. Let me see some of the other great comments. I'm loving this live chat. Very, very helpful for so many people. Let me jump into the live chat and see what people are saying about the check. There is, I get direct deposit SSI, no check yet, says Doreen. Tom, my bank shows at 12 a.m. with a payment for SSI, but no stimulus. That's a great message. So I want to go over that shortly. That if you receive your benefits like SSI on a particular day of the month, that has nothing to do with the day you'll receive your stimulus check. But I think that's what that viewer meant. That's a great comment. Here's T. Fisher. So T. Fisher banks at the same bank as Rocco River, but has not received anything. What about representative payees? ML Family asks. That's a great question. I'm glad you reminded me about that one. I want to go over that. If you have a representative payee, well, there's two things that could happen. First, if you are not a dependent, but you have a representative payee, the stimulus check may likely go to the representative payee. But if you are a dependent, the stimulus check would go to the person you are dependent on. Here's the message I want to deliver as we're shortly into this video. You see how many twists have already happened. We're only 12 minutes in. If you are one of those people that thinks that there's a couple of possibilities of where it is, be on alert for all the possibilities. And I got another one for you, which I'm going to tell you later in this video, so stay with me. But so far what we have seen is that if you have a Direct Express card, but also have a bank account, look at the bank account and also look at the Direct Express card. If you're a dependent on someone else's return, contact that person today, contact that person tomorrow. Make sure that they get the check in case you don't get the check. And as this person asks, representative payee, boy, here's 4 places it could be. Representative payee, it could be with the representative payee. If you're dependent on someone's return that's not the representative payee, it could be with them. It could also be with you. And it could also be on the Direct Express card. And it could also be in another place, which I'm going to show you shortly coming up. Guess what? There's yet a 4th place it can be. Stay with me. First, here's a little bit about the community page. I'll be back in just a minute. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.lalate.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well.
Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LALATE Daily for the excitement of the new LALATE live daily. The excitement starts on mornings LALATE at 9 a.m. Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons LALATE at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LALATE.
And we're back with big exciting news across the board as more viewers continue to report receiving the stimulus check. And where are they receiving it? I have all the details right now. Let me jump back into the live chat and see what the comments are saying. We have Shy Bay says, received the stimulus check this morning at TD Bank. Thank you for that information, Shy Bay. I really appreciate you helping other viewers with that information. What about American Express cards? I've seen some have theirs and already releasing more today, says Rachel. I don't know. Some viewers have reported receiving the American Express cards yesterday. Thank you, Erica, for the super chat. Let me jump into some more comments. Winthrop Credit Union in Winthrop, Maine. I don't know. Teresa says, I'm at Regions Bank and nothing yet. Interesting. Another viewer, Eddie, says Wells, but nothing yet. But some viewers have gotten it from Wells. Susie says, what about First Citizens Bank? Then we have, let me jump lower in the comments. The comments are flying right now. Thank you. If you're just joining me, I'm going through the live comments of the viewers who have received stimulus checks by direct deposit and especially by Direct Express card. If you're just joining me, it's about 10:20 on the West Coast, and currently no viewers have yet to report Direct Express card receipt, but some on SSI and SSDI have received the stimulus check on other cards. Here's Janice with a super chat. Bank America, we received one stimulus, but not the other. Give it some time. Now, where is that missing other, though? I'll be going over that in a second. Bank America today, John Beseda. So that's good news. We're seeing a lot of Bank America. Mine posted this morning, Debbie, what bank did you use? Let's see anyone else. A lot of people, Lynn Glenn says Chase have not received it. I've seen a lot of people say nothing from Chase. There's Dory Fawcett, nothing from Chase. Oh, there's Norma Monday. Wow. Okay, so Norma Monday, who is a Purple Hawk, says, yes, I got it on Direct Express card. Oh boy, here we go. It's starting to happen. Wow. G. Corgi says, FYI, Direct Express cards are issued through Wells Fargo. Well, this is interesting. So I'm not a complete authority on Direct Express cards, as you can tell. But here are some people saying that sometimes it's in the Wells account and not on the card. But Norma reports receiving it on the card. Rocco River reports it in the Wells, but not on the card. So we do see some Direct Expresses showing up. What about Green Dot? I don't know anything about Green Dot yet. I'm on SSI. I've been getting paper checks. Will I still get a paper check, says Cindy? That's a great question, and I'm about to cover that in just a second. Let me jump later in the comments. The comments are just flying. Wells Fargo is paying out of Georgia, says Patricia. Let's see. Ted is Bank America, nothing yet. Chase has nothing and doesn't show anything, says Ryan. I bank at Cefacu and George and says nothing yet. Direct Express is holding out for what reason? Tara, they're not holding the stimulus check. It's taking a little bit of time. So here's Lori who says her Direct Express is through Comerica Bank. Other people said their direct express is through Wells, so it's slightly different for some people. Here, another person says, my direct express is through Comerica. Interesting. We're learning a lot. There's Rocco River. Thank you for the massive super chat, Rocco River. So some people now are learning a lot more about direct express than we ever knew. Now we have about 30 people say their direct express is through Comerica. Other people are saying their direct express are through Wells. And the Comerica customers have not gotten it, but the Wells direct express have gotten it either on the card or on their Wells account. A little bit interesting. We're going to the real microcosms and specifics of the direct express card. Net spend, I got it Friday. Trisha, I appreciate that, Trisha. I've had a lot of viewers ask about net spend. A lot had not received it, so that's really interesting. Kelly says, I'm with Wells, haven't gotten it. Let me go over some of the more comments. I haven't gotten my stimulus check and no pending. Bank of Columbia Bank, says Sonia. Thank you for the information, Sonia. I appreciate it. Someone said I got half a stimulus check. Stephanie, wow. No Express in Kentucky, says Joetta Cravens. Here's Tammy. Tammy Bigelow. My brother and girlfriend have the same bank. She got hers this morning. My brother gets SSD. He's not gotten his yet. So that's a great comment. Let me come back where I am. Here I am. That's a great comment. I love that comment. Because basically what happens with direct deposits is they could appear throughout the day. For the comment of the two family members at the same bank, one got it already, one hasn't gotten anything. The fact that he's on SSD is not the factor. The fact is that things may process throughout the day. Now, here's something you have not heard anywhere else, and you're hearing it right on this channel right today. But first, if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel. It really helps. Also, like the video so the video appears higher in the algorithm rankings. Let's see if we can get 4,000 or 5,000 likes on this video. Here's something which I want you to know, which is that we're learning a lot about direct express cards today, folks. First, there's some direct express cards apparently from Wells. There's some direct express cards apparently from Comerica. We have some people getting Bank America and not getting Bank America. We have some people getting H&R Block Emerald card but not getting TurboTax. We have some people getting it from one bank and the sister or brother is not getting it from the same bank. Here's what you need to know. One, look for it everywhere. Look for it everywhere. And I didn't mention that in yesterday's video or even this morning because I never thought of this. You really want to look at all possible places, sort of like Dora the Explorer, just stimulus checks. Look like Dora, look for that stimulus check because it may be, if you're a dependent with the person you appear as the dependent on, if you have a representative payee, maybe with them. If you have a direct express card but also have a bank account, look at the bank account. And finally, and this is a big one, it may come tomorrow, later this week, or next week by paper check. You saw in the video earlier today that I revealed to you that some people under second stimulus got it by paper check when they're expecting it by direct deposit or direct express card. There was nothing wrong with the direct express card. There was nothing wrong with the direct deposit account. It's just for some reasons we never know. IRS decides to send some out by paper check. The good news is that the paper checks are landing next week. So that is all great news across the board. Not so great news and horrible news is what's happening out of Atlanta. And the vice president in a meeting with leaders from Ireland spoke minutes ago about the tragedy of the mass shooting in Georgia, which happened sometime earlier this morning. Here is a little bit about her comments. This is a video just 5 minutes ago.
About an incident that is occurring, a horrible incident in our country, and then we're going to begin our conversation. But before I begin, I do want to talk about what happened in Georgia, in Atlanta. It is tragic. Our country, the president and I and all of us, we grieve for the loss. Our prayers are extended to the families of those who have been killed. And it speaks to a larger issue, which is the issue of violence in our country and what we must do to never tolerate it and to always speak out against it. The investigation is ongoing. We don't yet know, we're not yet clear about the motive, but I do want to say to our Asian American community that we stand with you and understand how this has frightened and shocked and outraged all people, but knowing the increasing level of hate crime against our Asian American brothers and sisters, we also want to speak out in solidarity with them and acknowledge that none of us should ever be silent in the face of any form of hate. And with that, I am very excited to speak with the Taoiseach and to meet you this morning. Good morning. I am Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States, and very much looking forward to our conversation. And happy St. Patrick's Day on behalf of our country. As you know, our country has a long history of friendship, of shared values and culture and experiences with the people of Ireland. And I was very excited of the many responsibilities that I will perform as Vice President to, at the beginning of my service as Vice President, do and be a part of this tradition. Only wish that it were in person, but we can hope for next year that we will share a good breakfast together. But I do welcome you, and I will tell you that our
It's a big morning as a lot of Americans celebrate St. Patrick's Day. And the man you're seeing in the background is one of the leaders of Ireland. And with that early morning message, more Americans may see a stimulus check in their bank account this St. Patrick's Day. Let me jump back into the chat for some viewers. Anyone receive the stimulus for Navy Federal, says Zam Chase. Yes, Navy Federal was among those who was supposed to deliver the stimulus check on the 17th, and that has not happened yet. So it's very interesting. Do people on SSI get a stimulus check? Says Stacy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Where is my video? Let me jump into the video right here. Hi, how are you? In summer last year, when this channel launched and I had 5 viewers, guess what happened? I went viral with a video that went up to 3 million views with just 5 viewers because I made a video that said people on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and Railroad benefits get stimulus checks. And somewhere along the lines in last March, they were told they don't. It was horrible. And no one explained anything to you until I came around. There's only one circumstance in which you're physically not going to get it directly to you. It's going to go to someone else, is when you have a representative payee. Now, under the first stimulus package, if you're an adult dependent, which means you're over 18 years of age, and are on SSI, you were excluded for stimulus checks because of the way they badly wrote the law. This time around, yes, everyone on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and Railroad benefits gets a stimulus check. You'll either get it directly to you, or it'll go to someone else if that's the way you have something set up. If you're a dependent on someone else's tax return, it will go to them. If you have a representative payee, it will go to them. But if you don't, it goes directly to you. This recording went over the Direct Express card and any other instrument across the board. Let me answer some more of your great questions. Does anyone know about BBVA Compass? Michael, I've not received mine yet. I don't know. That's a new one. Ryan, what about debts? No one has access to your bank account unless they've been given access to your bank account. So no one has access to your bank account unless they actually have been given access to your bank account. So if you owe a phone bill of $20 from 10 years ago and it's a debt, they don't have access to your bank account. But what I've been telling viewers across the board is that if you're concerned about these issues, take it out. You get the stimulus check, take it out. Let me see some more of the questions. I'm Irish on my mom's side, says Charlotte. Congratulations. Bank America, what's going on? Mitch, great question. So Bank America, countless viewers have gotten from Bank America. Some have not. So the good news is that Bank America is delivering it. You may see it later today. I've had a lot from Bank America. BB&T for Rodney Rains. Haven't heard anything from BB&T. What I always recommend viewers is that if you don't know what's going on with your bank, drop in the comments just like that person did and ask other people. In this recording, we've seen that Bank of America has paid viewers. Other viewers have also not received yet from Bank of America. So give it a little bit of time. The great news is Bank of America is paying. The other great news is that Wells is paying. Viewers have not yet reported any receipt yet from Chase. They have reported from H&R Block. I don't know about TurboTax. I haven't seen about TurboTax. What about Frostbank, says Carol. I don't know about Frostbank. What about USSAA? I don't know. We've also learned, which I never knew, that some Direct Express cards are linked to different banks. So some people have Comerica and some have it with Wells. There is Adolfo asking about MetaBank. This is a very popular bank. I've seen a lot of questions. Has anyone received it from MetaBank? I have not seen anything. There's another person. There's Tammy asking about MetaBank. I don't know about MetaBank. Has anyone seen about MetaBank? Anna asked about paper checks. Yes, if you're just joining me, early in this recording, I delivered the news again that the president will be delivering your stimulus checks by 10 days from last Thursday, and that includes people on the paper checks. So if you're waiting for a stimulus check by paper check, don't worry, because that's coming within 10 days. Also, one of the messages I didn't have time to go over early in this recording is that IRS says do not file an amended return to fix a missing stimulus check. Do not file it because it will be fixed in a different way. The President of the United States reassures the American people that the stimulus check will be coming to you within 10 days of when it became law. So ultimately, do not worry about if you have not received it. Here again is that message, if you missed it, about the delivery time of that stimulus check.
We're going to reach two goals in the next 10 days. 100 million shots in people's arms. 100 million shots. And 100 million checks of $1,400 or more in people's pockets within the next 10 days. We're on the way. Help is on the way.
Help is on the way. And also, big question today is what's going to be happening with the Federal Reserve. I'll have more about that detail later today. Chuck Schumer has been bragging about the $14 stimulus check, but Democrats say, no, you need more. You need reoccurring stimulus checks, and that's where the push is underway. I'll have more about that video later today. Let me jump back into some of the chat. MetaBank, Tasha also says nothing for MetaBank. Kathy says NetSpend is connected to MetaBank. Interesting. Thank you, Kathy, for that big update. So Kathy reveals that NetSpend and MetaBank are connected in that regard. What about Comerica? Lonnie, yeah, I've had a lot of people not get from Comerica yet. What about Citizens? Jenny, Citizens. I've not seen anything from Citizens or Comerica as well. Someone said they got partial payment. I don't know if that means one of the members of the household is missing. You shouldn't be getting $700, for example. But if one of the members of the family is missing, don't worry. I'll have that update for you as soon as that comes from IRS. There's Lewis asking the same question. What about partial payment? Why are people getting partial payments? If you say partial in the comments, can you drop what you mean? I think they mean that they're missing one of the members of the household. There's Rocco River again. I got my stimulus and children's in one shot at Wells. Listen to LALATE. He's always right. I really appreciate that. I strive to be accurate. I strive to be timely. Ace Flare is MetaBank. Thank you for that information. My mom is my payee with Chase. I got nothing. She got hers. Ooh. That's interesting. That's good news, and that's good news and insightful news from Slow Leak, who's a very long-time viewer. So Chase is reporting Slow Leak is reporting a Chase deposit for his or her mom. So that's good. That's our first Chase report at 10:40. We had no Chase up to now. So now we're seeing our first Chase deposit. But Slow Leak says nothing for a Slow Leak's deposit. Yours may come separately. Slow Leak. So give it a little bit of time. That's very helpful. NetSpend, MetaBank, Comerica still remains slow. If you've received anything from Comerica, NetSpend, or MetaBank, drop in the comments. I'd love to see that. If you've not liked this video, please like this video. And if you've not subscribed, I want you to subscribe because you see how I'm staying with you. I literally have multiple screens in front of me, following the chat and seeing what you say. Comerica Bank Express, nothing, another viewer said. What about Stride Bank, says Roneka. Leanne says, Leanne McCoy, who's of course celebrating today, says, I have a message for everyone in the room. Be happy. Don't worry. Thank you, Leanne. Naval Fed, oh, thank you. I love this comment. This is from KB Bunton. Navy Federal dropped yesterday. Wow. So we just had a viewer indicate that they received Navy Federal yesterday. Oh, here's Rosie. Rosie Romo reports, I got the full amount of Chase by 6 this morning. Great. So we see progress now with Chase, Navy Federal. We see progress with Wells. We don't see yet a Comerica, and we don't see yet Meta. We do see Bank America. There is Donita with a super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Let me see what else. Of course, Chime started paying on Friday. TurboTax. I don't know what's going on with TurboTax. I do know there have been a lot of people reporting they have not yet received it from TurboTax. U.S. Bank paid out at 8 a.m. this morning. Wow, that's very helpful. Mark Snet. So Mark Snet reports U.S. Bank paid out at 8 a.m. That's the first we've heard about that bank. So thank you for that update as well. Nothing about U.S. Bank. What's going on with our Direct Express card? Let me give you the update where we are on that question. So we started this recording with me going live and me asking you, give me what information you got. And it worked really well. This is what we know so far. This is what we know across the board so far. That if you are that some people are reporting deposits from a bank and other people are not reporting yet for the same bank. So give it time. Here's what's coming in, Ashley. I won't be able to see your chats for about 3 minutes because let me give you an update. First, Bank America has shown deposits in some accounts of viewers' channel. Some viewers are also getting deposits from Chase, Wells, and also, I think it was U.S. Bank. Other viewers have not seen it from MetaBank and Comerica Bank. And for Direct Express card, we've now learned that some viewers have Direct Express cards via Comerica Bank, and some have Direct Express cards via Wells. The Comerica Bank Direct Express viewers have not received it, but the Wells Direct Express consumers, some have received it either in the Wells account or the Direct Express card. Moreover, we've seen some viewers find things in places where they don't belong. This is one of the biggest messages you're going to see from me over the next few days, is look everywhere. Look at the person whose tax return you're dependent on. Look at that other bank account you have. Look in the mail. And that's a message I got to say a lot. Look in the mail. Look in the mail. As we come up at, 37-minute mark, we have really run along on this video. I'll be back with you at 11 a.m. With Noontime LALATE with big updates. But thank you for joining me. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Like this video, and I will lean on you for more super chat and more live chat in the next videos at noontime because you're the source of where all this information is coming from. Stay with me and stay with LALATE for more, and I'll have more about the details out of Georgia. Okay, I'm done.